Alright, let's do this. Hello, everybody. Brett, I'm so excited for this stream.
Yes.
It turns out Majora's Mask is an excellent game.
Oh, understatement.
And you've been playing it a lot for Capture
Yep.
for the review. Damiani's reviewing it.
That's right.
And you put us in Snowhead Temple.
Right.
Which is the second temple in the game, and a temple that I really, really like. Because the fight against Goat is awesome, and hopefully we can get to that pretty quickly. I just played through this recently, so hopefully it will go okay.
Played it on
punch out these
N64. So give him a little
How many times have you played through Majora's Mask?
Probably 3.
Now, there are a lot of changes in this version of the game. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. In fact, I think it's mostly good.
Yep.
If you notice, the clock is much different. It's not sort of the analog clock of the N64 version. It's digital.
Yep.
A little easier to read. It's separated into 3 segments, representing each of the 3 days, and it's split at the halfway mark to separate day from night. So.
Classic. Hey, everybody. Ben skipped it. You can still do the creepy mask transformation.
Oh yeah, I'm so used to fast forwarding. Here you go.
You're doing speedrun strats.
Having not played Majora's Mask until recently, for a number of years, this game is dire in such a delicious way. I think very, very few games can create an impending sense of doom like this game. Like when you're walking around Clock Town and it's all abandoned on the final day, it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just kind of flying through this, kind of going on autopilot. So if you guys have any questions,
yes,
please let
Ben
me know.
has played the original one before. He has not played the 3D version right now.
Wait, what?
They asked if you've played Majora's Mask before.
Yeah, oh yeah. As a kid, I don't think I fully appreciated it the way that I do now. Something that I have to get used to. I did that on accident. In the N64 version, you could just press back to stop.
Yep.
Here you have to press A again,
yeah.
and I'm still getting used to that. So I'm sorry I just fell right there. But
let's talk about some of the changes, man.
Okay. One of the biggest ones, and we won't be able to show it off just because we haven't gotten that far yet, is the Zora swimming has changed dramatically. I've never fallen down here before. Do I shoot something?
Oh boy.
How do I get back up?
We're just getting our feet wet.
Getting our feet wet.
Getting our feet wet. Oh my God, it's still Mega Man Legends? I don't know why we've been having problems with that. It says Majora's Mask on ours. Just gotta roll with the punches with us.
Yep. Did you play through the Ocarina of Time 3D?
I did. I did.
I have a question to ask the chat, and Bradley Ellis, please feel free to answer this as well. I feel like saying your favorite Legend of Zelda game is always a passionate debate. So
it really is.
What the chat thinks.
It really is. I'm sure everyone has different answers. Not enough.
Super fail. That was super fail.
You just walk in the lava. Don't even care.
Oh, the Goron can actually just walk in the lava and not take damage. I didn't know that originally.
Link's Awakening, good one.
You didn't know that you could do the inverse Song of Time when you originally played through.
I didn't know. Yeah, the first time I played this game, I played it right when it came out, and I didn't know about that. Would have made everything a lot easier.
God damn. I'm
Ben's
super shitty at rolling.
Here.
I'm getting the jitters, Brad.
What? It's not the first time you've streamed.
No, I know. I'm having more difficulty adapting to these controls than I thought.
It's really weird playing on a 3DS. It definitely takes a lot getting used to.
I have to say, so another change is they made the Bomber's Notebook more valuable. That's the thing that sort of tracks all of your side quests. And you don't have to kind of jump through hoops like you did in the original game where you had to once you got into a kid, you had to do the find the bombers again
Back
and go
up a
through the
little.
code and.
Back up a little.
The Happy Mask salesman gives it to you when you give him the
Yep.
ocarina,
Right
which
off
is
the bat.
nice and convenient.
Oh gosh. There we go. Booyah.
There we go.
Attaboy.
Alright.
We did it.
Improvement, everyone.
We did it. Link Between Worlds it's a really good Zelda game.
Yeah, A Link Between Worlds. It's interesting because I had the sort of the nostalgic anchor of Link to the Past when I
Sure,
went into
yeah.
it, but I've talked to a lot of people who
Definitely.
didn't have that, and they said, no, it's my favorite Zelda game.
Whoa.
So there's definitely a hunger for that
Type of Zelda?
type of Zelda, which I think is interesting. So we need the fire arrows. Once we have the fire arrows, we can come back and
Come back here.
shoot that thing. But we don't have the fire arrows yet, so we can't do that. So we have to go back.
Yep.
Alright.
Hey, Zingermax. Welcome.
What is your favorite temple in Majora's Mask?
Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
The fourth one.
Yeah, where it flips upside down.
Yeah.
It's such a good vibe to it. And you get the
Is
mirror
that-
shield.
No, okay. What's like
Not the Spirit Temple. I always say the Spirit Temple, but it's
Oh,
the Stone
Spirit
Temple.
Temple's awesome.
Yeah, the Spirit Temple is Ocarina of Time.
I'm trying to remember. Slight spoilers here. This game's 15 years old. Just heads up. I'm gonna raise my hand right here. When I put it down, you can unplug your ears. But the boss where you fight the undead skeletons. It's like an ancient civilization.
I thought there were keys in here, but I guess I'm wrong.
I don't think that's the fourth temple, because the fourth temple you fight the giant rock, like the worm.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the
Twin Rolva.
was those guys like in a side dungeon?
There are no side dungeons in Majora's Mask.
I can't remember. I haven't played this game in literally 10 years.
One of the biggest critiques against Majora's
Hands
Mask
down.
is that there are only 4 dungeons, which it wasn't a problem to me because of how in-depth the side stuff was.
Yeah.
You know, and there was so much to do. Like, I think more so than Wind Waker, more so than Twilight Princess, more so than pretty much any Zelda game,
Probably.
Termina feels alive in a way that I can really get behind. I think that's cool.
That's true, yeah. Oh yeah, the band. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, you know what the band is called?
It is a mini dungeon.
There is a mini dungeon?
Found a temple. I remember that.
I guess I don't remember
Thank
that.
you,
I'll have to keep
Riku.
playing. The Indigo-Go's is the name of the band. And
Right.
you can go in and into each of your individual members' band rooms, and they're kind of practicing.
Mhm.
And
That
the
is
guy
cool.
playing bass
Yeah,
is
he's-
actually playing the
dungeon theme.
which
Yeah,
is really
amazing.
cool. Yeah. And the guy on piano is playing the original Legend of Zelda credits music, which is cool.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yes. Yeah, Damiani should be playing this game, but he's in Texas, unfortunately. So we're
it's
making
going
do
good,
with what
Casper.
we got.
How you doing? Careful. What is our favorite dungeon out of the 4?
That's a tough question.
I like this temple a lot, but I do like the stone temple, I think. I really like when it gets inverted.
Do we have a bottle?
Life at the
Yeah, they
GT
have a
office
fairy
is
bottle.
great.
I'm really impressed with how touched up everything looks.
Yeah, looks great.
It does look great.
Are we skipping the fairies?
Yeah, I've been skipping the
Okay,
fairies.
no problem. I will get them later.
Yeah.
Where's Ben? Ben's right here. Playing right now.
Yep. It's hard staring at this little screen and then going up the chat, so.
Does ISG work in this version? I don't know what ISG is.
I don't know what ISG is either.
Enlighten us.
Please.
Trainer. Speedrun, yeah. If we get Elise in here, maybe she'll do a speedrun.
Where's Elise? She loves Zelda. She should be in here.
I told her to get in here.
No, not here.
The GT office must be pretty hypeless without Huber. Everyone gets super hyped in this office anyways. Huber definitely helps.
We get pretty excited.
We get real excited really easily. Dying Light review, hopefully will go up tonight.
Yeah, Brandon Jones is cutting it right now. So I always get really excited when Brandon Jones gets a review because he definitely has a super distinct style.
Yeah, he does.
I can get behind.
That guy's a legend. Code Veronica on Friday. No, Elise and Mike are playing Life is Strange.
What a cool little game that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Code Veronica.
I'm excited for people to.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Code Veronica. We're waiting for Matt to come back because I think that's his favorite Resident Evil game. So we need to have him, Mr. Matt Blair. But I'm sure we're literally gonna probably play every Resident Evil. The new fishing sections.
I don't know how the fishing's been changed, but maybe if we have a second, we can show them how much Clocktown has changed. Like, the bank guy is not in West Clocktown anymore. He's in Central Clocktown by the owl statue.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, when we did the bomber gang there, when we were finding them, they were in different spots, which I thought was cool. So I think, you know, even if you play this game 100 times, there's going to be cool stuff for you to look forward to.
Trainer, I have not messed around with anything that crazy yet. I'm going to try to test that out, though. That seems interesting. I'll try that later. Does Majora's Mask run better on the new 3DS due to better specs, or is it just the same as with an old 3DS? I don't know. We haven't played it on the new 3DS.
What was the question?
He was wondering if it runs better on the new 3DS. We're playing this on an old 3DS.
Something that I like about the new 3DS is you can use the new nub to control the camera.
Yeah.
And not having to constantly like hit L to reposition things must be super nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright, here you shoot the icicles. A lot of people, like Damiani, doesn't really like the gyro controls, but I feel like
for aiming
they're
the
helpful.
arrow, I think
if you
it's
just
not
have to
bad.
move it a little bit,
Yeah.
I think it's cool. All right.
Greetings, Mario and Samus. Thanks for tuning in. Can you change the difficulty? Not that I have found yet. Maybe when you beat the game.
This is something that's kind of always annoyed me. You have to shoot these icicles twice, but you can't shoot it twice in a row very quickly. You have to wait for the animation to finish before you can shoot again. And I always thought that was a little dumb. Like, just let me shoot it quickly if I want to. 20 rupees, man.
I don't know if there's a New Game Plus yet. We haven't beaten it yet.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. You're working on it specifically.
I'm working on it,
You're the one playing it. Have you upgraded your wallet yet? Or do you just have the standard wallet?
I just have the standard one. I'm like when I'm playing this game, I'm trying to remember everything. It's just been a really long time.
It's a dense game, man, for sure.
How do we play this game early? We were sent it to play for a review.
That's how it usually works.
That's how it works, yep.
Yeah, I couldn't get over the clock at first as well, so I agree that it looks weird. I mean, I definitely think it's easier to read, but at the same time, I sort of appreciated the ornateness of the original clock. Like, it had some flair to it. This just looks like any old clock, and I think that's less cool. It's such a silly thing, but I appreciated one of the differences from Majora's Mask, or Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask, is like how Link flips in the air when he does jumps and stuff. I always thought that was so cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Zangermax. That was actually Ian's idea for that nice shirt nonsense.
What happened?
The opinion yell, where I'm arguing with myself about my shirt or something. Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
I really like when
that stuff.
you're yelling at Mike and at the very first thing, and Mike literally has no idea what you're talking about.
No one can scream like Mike Huber.
That's true.
It's a gift, man.
Take your time, Nocast. Don't push it.
What's Delcast saying?
He's trying to finish some tabletop adventure illustrations.
Oh, awesome! Delcast did that amazing GT image. That was absolutely spectacular.
Hey Ben, how's the 3D hold up? Why don't you turn it on real quick?
Yeah,
It might mess up
I've
your
already
guys'
messed
screen.
around with it in 3D. What am
Looks good to me.
What am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to do something.
Oh no, we cannot opinion yell right now. That's
I wish
way
we
too
could.
intense. And that's owned by Ian Hink and Elise Williams.
Oh, I remember. Okay, so I have to hit this thing. Okay, yeah. This is an easy level. It's one of those. A lot as I've been playing the 3DS version, as you've been giving it to me off and on.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where it's like, wait, how do I do this? And
Yeah.
you remember, and like, oh yeah, that's how I
I'll
do
love
it.
it.
Which is always a good feeling.
We are not playing on the new 3DS. We're playing on an OG 3DS. Just regular, not XL or anything.
Yeah, we do have a new 3DS XL though.
Yeah, we
and
do
it's
have one.
Glorious. I really
great,
like it.
yeah.
It's one of those things where next month I'm gonna have to buy it. I think the head tracking 3D stuff is super nice. Like, I don't use the 3D on the regular 3DS now because I feel like I always lose it. You know, when you're laying in bed, it's hard to keep your face like straight on. But on the new 3DS, it's great. There we go. Moving on through, slowly but surely. More rolls. I always get nervous at the rolls. With this thumbstick, it's hard to mess them up.
No,
It's
I
easy to
think
mess them up.
you can capture on 3DS. We do not have a physical copy of this game. It's digital. And then this was the 3DS. We were instructed to put it on.
Yeah. Well, this is the 3DS we capture on, so that's why.
Michael Damiani is reviewing Majora's Mask 3D.
Yep.
I am capturing footage for him. Careful.
There's nothing I can do up here, I don't think. And, this isn't right. Oh, yeah. I go over to this other side where we haven't been yet.
Yeah, get ready for those 7.8s.
I am not totally sure
No,
how
I
Damiani
know.
feels about Majora's Mask.
We
I've
haven't
talked to
talked
him
to
about
him.
so many Zelda games, but I haven't talked to him extensively about this one. I can't wait for that review.
Yeah.
Like, is anyone in the world more qualified to talk about Zelda than Michael
It's
Damiani?
Damiani.
I really like how Wizrobe, this is Wizrobe, I really love how he looks in this fight. He just looks kind of demented in the way that, like, I just like his look. They've made... I was watching you fight Odolwa, who was the first boss in the first temple, and I feel like they've kind of made things a little bit easier. Like, Odolwa didn't seem as aggressive in this new version as he did in the old one.
Sure, yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I feel like he's maybe a little easier. I wish I recently played him to remember. It's been a long time, but I definitely noticed it was a little different when I played it. Which is worse, the Water Temple or the Snow Temple? I actually like the Water Temple.
In this game?
Whoa! Celebrity appearance, speedrun master.
Celebrity appearance!
Hey. Hey, everybody.
Just fighting Wizrobe.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
With the glasses on,
Excuse me,
does
sorry.
it get any more flies than
Excuse
that?
me.
Game audio's too
Excuse
loud.
me.
Let's turn it down a bit.
Excuse me.
Zelda. Zelda!
The brightness from the Triforce is blinding that I had to wear these eye protectors.
How's that, Blood?
No one's got style like Willems, that's what I always say.
Turn down just a bit.
I didn't mean to crash the
I can turn it down on the 3DS
I just wanted to watch
a
you
little
play.
bit. Yeah, absolutely. How do you feel about Majora's Mask, Elise? Give us your personal Majora's Mask story.
It was very difficult.
It's
Little baby Elise.
yeah. I as a kid, I remember this being one of the more difficult Zeldas. I didn't have any problem really with Ocarina of Time, but I
No.
remember thinking Majora's Mask was more difficult. I always had struggled with Georg, who some people say is really easy, but I thought he was tough in Great Bay Temple. In fact, all of Great Bay Temple was kind of a challenge for me as a kid.
I've never finished this game.
What? Now you have a chance.
Brad, you finished this game, yeah?
3 times.
Brad's good at every game.
Brad's a boss. I was surprised how good you were at Smash as Ganondorf. Thoroughly impressed, Brad.
Elise's appearance brought to you by grapes.
Grapes. I'm a grapist. What can I say?
I feel like I'm finally getting my footing, and
Yeah.
this dungeon's going pretty smoothly now.
This looks pretty. I mean, it looks pretty good.
It looks
Oh, it looks
really
great.
good. Did you see like the updates to Clocktown? Oh, we really had to go there before the stream.
I
ended.
was watching some of the
With the
stream.
start
I didn't see you in
end
Clocktown,
at
no.
a hard 7.
All right, when I was
Hard
playing
7.
this on the virtual console, I psyched myself out with this roll. I always fuck up this roll. It's not even a hard roll.
Nice and easy.
I just messed it up. Okay, we did it though. I don't have a small key. I need a small key to get through that door.
Oh boy.
Are you feeling a lot less pressure playing the 3DS version?
What do you mean by that?
I feel like you have a ton of time.
I haven't played this game since I was like, I want to say like 14 or maybe 13. And at the time, it was just, I mean, it didn't feel fun because I just felt
Pressure
to me,
all the time.
Zelda was always about exploration, and it felt like pressure. It felt like I couldn't take the time to do the things I wanted to do.
Sure.
Did
I
not
get all
enjoy
that.
it.
So I'm actually, I don't mean this in a derogatory way. I'm just surprised how many people don't know it. Did you know that if you play the Song of Time backwards, it actually makes it so time moves at half speed? And so it's
Yeah.
really easy completing things. A lot of people played through the game and didn't know that, I guess.
I know that like as an adult, but at the time I
Right.
I
did
beat
not
it the
know
first
that.
time and I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
it was more just a frustration simulator at the time, and it
Sure.
was horrible because I remember the first time I learned about this game, and I was like, oh my god, there was another game like Ocarina of Time.
At the time it came out, I remember people complaining about how they reused assets. But I think they did it in the coolest way possible because you're familiar with all these faces,
Yeah.
but everyone feels different and kind of off kilter in a
like
Twin
this is a
Peaksy
weird,
sort of way.
bizarro world
If that
kinda
makes
way.
yeah, I always thought that was cool. Maybe that's giving it too much credit.
Zen Gamer Max says Ben Moore is stone cold.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
One in
Remember
20.
from Opinion Yell when it says stone cold when you
Elise
say
speedruns Link to the Past pretty regularly.
twice.
She's close to world record.
Well, Brad, we'll play it at the office though. Are you very familiar with Link to the Past?
Yeah.
Because I could coach you
Oh yeah.
if you need.
I can use some coaching, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you play. I'll coach you.
Okay, sweet.
Or I could play it. I don't care.
Would you guys be interested in a full playthrough Friday of Link to the Past? Let us know about that.
Absolutely. I mean, anytime playing Link to the Past is an option, we should absolutely do it.
You should play Link Between Worlds. Man, that'd be hot. I'd watch that. I'd sit through that.
I love Link Between Worlds. I sure do love that game.
It's great. It's easier than the Link to the Past, or maybe I don't know.
It's okay. I don't mean this in a bad way. I legitimately love that game, but it's one of the easiest Zelda games, and I don't
That's
I don't
fine.
think that's bad. Yeah, it's something that I can just sit down and go through and have fun with, and it gets progressively more difficult enough that it's never boring. I don't think. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my
People want
ass.
the Link to the Past full playthrough.
Full
they want it.
playthrough.
The demand is real.
Do you like Link Between Worlds, Brad?
Yeah, I do.
That was such a great.
The only Zelda game I don't like is Phantom Hourglass. I don't like that
Yeah, I preferred Spirit Tracks just because it
game.
wasn't as
Way
repetitious.
more. Way more.
I'm dumb.
Ben gave me. I sent Ben the script for this week's segment and mandatory update, and he gave me a couple
Zingers.
couple suggestions for it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. At least I have to ask. I don't know where you get some of your ideas because sometimes I watch Mandatory Update and I mean this lovingly, but I'm like, Elise is kind of demented.
Yeah, she's a weird
She's
girl.
kind of demented
Yeah.
in a comedic, brilliant way. But it always surprises me.
Oh well, you know, Ben, you sound pathetic enough. You build your own inner universe. Use that imagination.
Sure.
I don't know.
Booger, I'll tell you why Kyle Bossman likes Skyward Sword so much.
Kyle likes shitty games.
One word, Bruce. That's why Kyle likes that game a lot.
Bruce is a decent character.
Bruce is a decent character?
A decent character in an indecent game.
You don't like Skyward
I
Sword.
don't care for it, Ben.
I like it quite a bit. I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. Was it the motion controls? What was it about Skyward Sword that put you off?
It just didn't feel like, to me, one of the beautiful things about Zelda is when you you open up to a new area that is unexplored. It's like that first excitement of I'm in a new place and there's so much to explore and do. And Skyward Sword didn't feel that way to me.
Sure.
I hated battling Demise over and over again. I thought it was awful.
Wait, it's like 3 times, right? Something like that?
Yeah. And it wasn't even like an entertaining battle. It just felt like a chore.
Sure.
But to me, it was more like it was kind of like it was creative in the way that they would kind of I want to say recycle areas, but the way that they would expose you to like an unknown way in which you hadn't previously navigated that area. But to me, it didn't have the same excitement as I'm in a completely new place.
I see what you're saying.
And I don't know. And also just coming off of Twilight Princess feeling so dark. Like, I like that Skyward Sword tried to do something different with the light world, dark world aspect, which I kind of felt like the duality of the areas was. But I don't know, I like Twilight Princess better.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Maybe you disagree, but I really liked how much they humanized Zelda in Skyward Sword.
Me too. I really like Zelda's
like
character
that's
in that.
Tetra and Skyward Sword Zelda are my 2 favorite Zeldas.
Tetra is wonderful too.
I actually don't like it when she becomes Zelda and is not a pirate anymore. I prefer her spunky pirate self.
Brad, do you have a preferred Zelda?
That was really dumb of me.
Skyward Sword Zelda a lot. She's fun. I mean, I like the Twilight Princess one also. She's not in a lot, but when you see her, I like.
Yeah.
She's a very, like, strong character in that game. Tetra is a babe.
I like,
okay.
All right.
I like Hyrule Warriors Zelda.
I haven't played that yet.
So Hyrule Warriors is not particularly loved in this office, but I've been playing it recently, and I really like it.
Well, who's played it?
It gets Zelda in a way that I love. Like, Damiani's played it, and...
You.
Kyle's played it.
Kyle. Kyle doesn't like anything, though.
Who am I to say?
That's a cool Halloween costume, Zelda over 10. Dressed up as the Skyward Sword Zelda. Pretty neat.
Ben, what would you say to the statement that Hyrule Warriors is just an HD Link's crossbow training?
Ooh.
That's just not
That's
true.
Rough.
I know, I just made it up. Nobody's
like, Hyrule Warriors, despite being a Musou game, has so much in it and so many like loving
like references.
Yeah, it doesn't feel cheap. It just feels knowing, I guess, in a way. Like, I don't know. And there's something super satisfying about Link being on Epona and just killing 1,000 people. It's ridiculous in a way that I can get behind. But maybe that's just me. I think because there are so many characters, it hasn't gotten old for me yet.
You should take this genuine. I'm not cool. You should take Genuine's pony and do like a Weird Al Yankovic where you make it Epona.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's cray.
Epona, let's do it. Ride it, get some rupees.
Oh man,
never
new
change.
mandatory update skit.
Never
coming.
change.
I think we'll pump out that green screen.
Oh man, the green screen.
Ian's got a VO booth in his closet in his apartment.
Really? That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, we'll do it. I'll text him right now.
29 minutes left. Blood, let us know when we got 2 minutes left.
We can do this dungeon 20
or
minutes.
5.
I believe.
5 minutes.
I believe in us. What's chat talking about? We got any questions?
Yeah. Please let us know any
questions.
questions.
My god. I never missed that jump.
Ben likes his Link as a total sociopath.
What's that?
Said Ben likes his Link
murdering
as a
Link?
Yeah.
No, it's just... It's cool because I feel like for so long there were certain directions that I feel like Nintendo wouldn't take Zelda, and so to see it kind of unhinged like that, where it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. You throw giant bombs that blow up 10 dudes at once. It's kind of refreshing, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense.
We request to see Clocktown later. And Elise, when is the musical mandatory update coming?
Oh god.
I think March.
Secret.
That's gonna be an episode to watch.
Secret.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be sweet.
But now I want to do this Epona thing.
All right, here we go.
You got time.
Texted me and
You got time.
Raise the statue. Not the statue, the pillar.
Delcast, you'll never be a grain of sand in the beach.
Something that should be said right now. Tomorrow we're doing an episode of Fiasco as opposed to our normal D&D stuff because Michael Huber is gone,
Correct.
and you can't have an episode of Tabletop Adventures without Augur. It's just not correct.
Is there any
not
feature from Majora's Mask that you'd really like to see in Zelda Wii U? I would like to see time mechanic more, about NPCs coming out at certain times of the day.
Yeah, it's crazy how intricate some of their schedules are. Like, modern games aren't even that good at making people have schedules. Like, even in current games, people just kind of stand around.
Yep.
And that's something that I think is still really impressive about this game. Okay, so I have to go around.
Game's not out yet. Was it like 2 weeks away or something like that?
You know what I want to see in Zelda Wii U? I want to see intricate side quests like there are in Majora's
Yes.
Mask. I want the NPCs to feel less like shopkeepers and more like people with their own stories and their own fears and stuff. I think that's really cool.
We've been playing for about 30 minutes or more.
Get the glasses on!
Let me put my 3D glasses on.
Is there a Zelda title that I
You're not
haven't
playing with 3D on.
played?
No,
Do I
I
still
never
want
played
to?
3D.
No, I've played every Zelda.
Never say never, BMO.
Oh,
I've beaten every
I'm no longer have
Zelda
control of this game.
Sorry.
No, that's alright.
Except the CDI ones. Those are the ones I haven't beaten. I should beat those one day. That'd be hilarious. We should stream that.
Yeah, that actually would be
Wand of
pretty...
Gamelon. Let's do it.
I'm into that.
You into that?
I'm into that. Epona, let's do it. Ride it, get some rupees. My saddle's mounted. Ride it to go roll mountain.
Something that always surprises me is how eagerly and readily you burst into song.
Oh yeah, I haven't played Hyrule
It's great.
Warriors.
It's great.
Thank you. I can't sing very well. Oh, this stream just
But
losing,
you
losing
got
viewers.
the heart.
Blood says, Ben, please don't buy a CDI. I think you should buy a CDI, Ben,
Why would I buy a CDI?
so we can play the old Zelda CDIs.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
We gotta play
Yeah.
those. We gotta play those. What games are you guys streaming tomorrow and Friday again? I don't... What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow I think they're gonna play Star Wars.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna play Star Wars or something. I'm not sure. It's Kyle Bossman joint. And Friday is...
Huber and I are supposed to play Life is Strange.
Right, you're still playing.
And then
right?
we're doing a full playthrough of Link to the Past.
I already played the first episode of Life is Strange.
And you're into it.
Honestly, it is. We have really good jobs. Like on
Yeah, we
Monday,
do.
I went to
We're
Square Enix,
very-
and I just for
So cool.
2 hours played that.
Yeah, so cool. What's Star Wars? I think it might be Jedi Power Battles. I think that's it.
Ian doesn't know what genuine. I don't know. He doesn't know what the song is.
Game of Thrones didn't come out, right? That's why you're not streaming it. It's not out yet.
Yeah, we. Oh no.
At least on PlayStation 4 it's not. At least it's getting crazy.
Someone's. Yeah, we thought it was out this week.
How much time we got?
Yeah, Blood, give us a quick update.
I'm just gonna fall.
I'd say we stop at 7 pretty much. And
Okay.
it's 6:36, I think. Yeah.
The second Power Battles. Genuine for new subscriber song.
Has anybody? I was gonna say, has anybody subscribed? Because I don't know where Kyle is.
One time when Kyle was gone, me and Ian just did acapella. It worked out pretty good.
Man, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the subscriber song gets stuck in my head. I don't actually know because Kyle uses a real song. He pulls out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should get that song on our phones.
Oh, viewers are
pretty funny.
dropping. We need to do something shocking.
Yeah. We only have a time limit on this stream.
Keep bursting out into song, Elise.
Speed run.
Order of Nintendo.
I think I'm not supposed to have raised the pillar yet,
Oh boy.
so I'm gonna go down and lower it.
I sent Ian. Ian goes, "What's Genuine's pony?" So I send him the link, and then he goes, LOL, it's genuine, but it's like genuine the word.
Oh my god.
What a nerd.
Classic Ian.
What a nerd.
Star Wars Knights of the Republic?
nerd.
I never played those. Unfortunately.
The countdown this week is the user choices.
Yeah, that'll be
That's right.
exciting. If you guys don't like it, you can't blame us because you picked it.
Ben, you need to go punch the discs out of the pillar as a Gorn.
Ben.
Don't I have to go? Because there was that locked room that I have to get back to, and I'm struggling to remember how to get back to it.
Hey,
Cool.
Spore3390 just joined the Twitch stream.
Nice. Thanks for gracing us with your presence.
That sounded so sarcastic.
That did sound really
Were you
sarcastic.
genuine?
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
There's this great Family Guy episode. Well, no, it's not a good Family Guy episode, but a great moment in a Family Guy episode where Peter says, "Good."
Good. Good. I think I know what you're talking about.
He's keeping his job is to keep Laura Flynn Boyle warm at night, so she's sleeping within the folds of his fat, and he's like, "Laura, is Dylan McDermott as nice in real life as he is on TV?" And then she's like, "Yeah, Peter," and he's like, "Good." And then he closes his eyes and goes to sleep.
Yeah. People want to see more stuff if you're not going to finish the dungeon in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we should bail out.
Bloodworth
A little bit.
laying down the hammer, bringing down the
Sheriff
hammer.
Blood.
Is that what Blood said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Clocktown and just show what's changed.
Yeah, let's go to Clocktown. We're going to Clocktown.
Oh, fishing.
Where's the fishing? Is that at
I
the
don't.
beach?
I actually don't know where the fishing is. This was also in Ocarina of Time, but I really appreciate how they put the song. Like, you can just tap instead of having to open up the pause screen.
Sure, yeah.
It's so much more efficient.
That's right, Blood. We need you there. Brad, Star Wars Knights of the Republic is the best Star Wars game of all time and one of the best games of all time. It's also probably my favorite game of all time. Jeez. That's a bold statement. I don't know if it's better than Shadows of the Empire, because that game rules. But I'll keep that in mind. I have to play Deus Ex. Mike's making me play that.
So he's playing Persona 4 right now, and we all got excited. And then you said he's only playing Persona 4 because he's on the
I've seen this
on the
before.
road.
I've seen Mike do this before. So I'm not going to believe it until I see him finish that game.
So this is Clocktown. I just reverted back to the first day.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I don't know how many people have seen Clocktown. Have you deposited rupees?
Yes.
People want us to go to the Great Bay to try to fish. Should we do a tour of Clocktown?
We don't have a pony yet.
Oh, right.
I haven't done all that yet.
Yep. So all these posters are new. Like I said, this guy is over here, so that way when you fast travel from the owl statue, which also look completely new, you can just go to the bank right away.
Right.
You don't have to go through
Me and
the
Ben were
loading
looking for
screen
him
of West
earlier.
Clocktown. Yeah. But I think as a result, West Clocktown feels a little bit emptier. It still has the shops and stuff, but
We're in
I don't know, it just
Clocktown,
doesn't feel-
cool.
as much is going on. But I think it feels more like a town. Like the walls look like they have more wear and tear. It's more convincing. It's cooler. The bomber kids are cooler.
Delcast Kingdom Hearts is Mike's main priority. He's too deep to give up now.
Stream so bright. I
It's
gotta wear shades.
fun just going around and looking at like the new signs, the new posters and stuff. Like they all look great. A very small thing that I'm gonna point out anyway is in North Clocktown, they changed the balloon that the bomber kid leader is looking at. Before it just looked like a crappy JPEG plastered on a balloon, and now it actually
Hold it.
looks cool.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there's a new balloon
Yeah,
design.
there's a new design on the balloon, which is neat. Also, something in the original version, this bubble would like rotate in the air rapidly. Like they tried to make it as if you actually shot a ball of saliva and it would go in the wind all crazy. Here they made it a little bit more casual. They add an aiming reticule, that's brand new, and the balloon itself flies a lot straighter, which is interesting. Should we go talk to Tingle?
Do you get to keep this game? I assume, do you mean we get to keep this game? Yes. Yes, we do.
Would you guys have preferred?
There's the moon, by the way, which also looks a little bit different.
Yeah, look good.
Wait, preferred what?
Would you prefer Majora's Mask on 3DS or HD Wii remake?
I mean, always
Wii U
HD.
remake. Yeah, Tingle's the best. Tingle's the best Zelda character. Koimba!
Do you know who his father is? His father is the guy in the southern swamp that gives you the Pictobucks.
Really? That's
Yeah.
his dad?
Yeah,
I don't remember
that's his
that.
dad.
Oh.
Ben dropping knowledge on us.
Yeah. It always weirded me out that they specifically say Tingle is a 35-year-old guy.
Yep, he does say that, yeah.
Like,
a lot.
they're blatantly insulting old, weird Zelda fans.
I don't think anyone has said for a 3DS version.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to play it on Wii U.
Unless you really, really like just playing games on.
I'm surprised you
No,
haven't.
it's not my cook.
Surprised you haven't purchased the maps.
I bought only a couple. I've been just trying to burn through the temples when I play.
I couldn't hear it
'Cause
very
I don't
well, but
know- I
I
don't
wonder
know
if that's a
down
new
here it's gonna
voice
be
sample
done.
for Tingle. I don't think it is. Let's go check out Termina Field.
Oh my god, we have the Tingle game? Oh my god, we are
We
definitely
do have the Tingle
streaming that.
game. I've never played that. I'm super
Yes.
curious.
We're streaming that. Full playthrough Friday, Tingle.
One of the weird things I thought about Majora's Mask is you can upgrade your sword twice. First to the Razor Sword and then the Gilded Sword.
Yep.
And I always thought the Razor Sword was so pointless because
It looks so cool though.
it does. It's one of the coolest looking swords in any Zelda game ever, but it's so worthless and you can pretty much upgrade it to the Gilded Sword immediately. The reason it's so worthless is because it breaks after 100 uses. And that's, like, 100 uses is nothing in Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing at all.
Oh man, we should do Hyrule Warriors next week then, Ben, since you're on that hype train right now.
Dude, I love
I think there's new
Warriors.
DLC coming out, right? For Majora's Mask, I think. You can be Tingle.
If you beat these
And
guys,
Kid
you
Link.
get a piece of heart.
Oh, sweet.
They're kind of tricky at first. though.
Ben and Elise, have you played Dying Light?
Man, these guys, they did a huge upgrade.
I
on them.
played like
Way
a
better.
10-15 minute demo a few months ago,
Mhm.
but I haven't played any of the final
Gotcha.
game.
And Ben, you played it?
Played what?
Dying Light?
No, Dying Light is one of those games that I've thought about purchasing 100 times and didn't.
I was very hopeful for Dying Light. I really wanted Techland to come like into their own, just following Dead Island,
Mm-hmm.
because this was their opportunity to make the game they wanted to. But I don't know if that happened or not.
I feel like Dead Island is one of those games where it has a lot of problems. It's kind of buggy and janky, but you're like, if they could kind of tighten this up, they have something here. Like, this is fun with friends, and there are really good ideas in here. And I feel like Dying Light is kind of the same thing all over again.
That's exactly how I feel. Is like they had a lot of great ideas, and maybe they didn't execute them as well as they could have. But I don't know. I haven't played the final version to actually really comment on it.
Elise, are you gonna buy Majora's Mask 3D?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a.
Can you give another whirl?
Don't let it beat you.
Don't want to beat you.
We can't go to the sea yet. We don't have a Epona.
We don't have a Epona. I'm gonna go to the swamp. Brad, did you get the piece of heart in the tree?
Probably not.
I'm gonna get the piece of heart
I've
in the
just
tree.
been doing temple runs.
Cool.
Did you
Trying to
guys
see as much as possible.
Did you see the massive Ian made for Fiasco?
No, but I
No.
really want to.
I can bring it up here.
Someone's saying we should play the Tingle game drunk. That would be hilarious.
That'd be cool. We could do that. 14 minutes.
Has anyone ever played... does anyone have any requests? We'll try to do what we can within reason. So, people miss this. This is a very easy one to miss, but actually at this tree right here, if you climb these vines, piece of heart. You don't have to do anything. You
Cool.
just climb
Love
up
it.
here. Except there's a keys that trolls you. That I forgot about.
I can't download it.
Using a fire arrow was a bit excessive, but it got the job done.
Have we seen Hellraid, the next Techland game? I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, so it's like Dead Island with the emphasis on melee combat, but it is like fantasy. You're fighting skeletal warriors.
Cool.
Yeah. What I'm worried about Techland with Dying Light, Dead Island, and now what is it? Hellrise? What is it called?
Hellrise?
I think it's a very generic title, but I think I'm worried that all things are gonna kind of be Dead Island. Like just different variations of Dead Island, and that is gonna get really boring really quickly.
When you said fighting skeletons, I immediately thought of Kingsfield.
Alright, I just wanna say, if you take a look around this area, it looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so much more natural than it does in the N64 version. Like, the N64 version has that shitty kind of purple water. This looks like a lot more natural. That hut
Right.
seems more like a hut than this angular piece of crap. I don't know. It's cool.
Ben, want to see you play Wild Arms 3 or Wild Arms Alter Code F?
I have no experience with Wild Arms. If you give this guy the title deed, you know, that you use to get into the clock tower
Yes.
on the first cycle, you can actually use the Deco Scrub mask to get into the flower. There's a piece of heart on the roof. So.
Boo, I love the purple water.
Ben, did you
I
know?
don't know. I think this looks cool.
all this like kind of inside knowledge of Majora's Mask, or did you just kind of accumulate this knowledge while you've been prepping for your new project?
I accumulated it a lot as I've been prepping for my new project. I like to go in depth. This guy looks way different.
Yes, the purple water does change
And-
after you beat the temple.
This guy looks
Yeah.
like a bear.
Wait, but we reset to the first day.
Yeah,
so
does it reset? Or is the temple reset?
In the N64 version, everything resets, so the water is purple again. Was the water purple?
We should check
originally?
that out. Yeah, I think it was poison.
I just want to briefly say, look at this guy's belly hair.
Yeah.
That is the grossest thing ever.
He's a bear.
Would you date a man with belly hair like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. That's
As long as he's got a hot vest.
That's a good idea, Crowhammer. We should play a shoot 'em up.
This is a really dumb thing to bring up, but one of my favorite things about Majora's Mask, I don't know why it's so much fun. Obviously the Zora swimming, but just skipping across the water as Deku Link. Super fun.
Ben, what about the Dot Hack GU trilogy?
Never played it. I've played the first quadrilogy.
I only played the
guess.
first one. Fast and Loose, that's right.
Fast and Loose. Let's go check out the witches, see what they're up to.
Zinger Max, we have this console called a Retron 5 where you can play all the old retro games, so if we find a copy of Sunset Riders, I would definitely play that. Hey guys, I have a Ocarina of Time and a Link Between Worlds right now. Which one should I play first?
I think Link Between Worlds is a little bit easier to get into. I think ultimately Ocarina of Time is the better game. What do you guys say?
Depends if you like the 3D games more or the top view ones.
This is also something I think is really cool about Majora's Mask is like these guys, the witches were bosses in Ocarina of Time, and now they're just shopkeepers in Majora's Mask. Like it's not just the citizens that are citizens; they kind of go crazy. She looks way better too. Her gem in her head.
I
looks really
have
cool.
no idea what our rarest game we have at the office is. I don't know. We'd have to dig through the library. That's a Daniel Bloworth question.
To the person that asked whether they should play Ocarina first or Link Between Worlds, have they played Link to the Past?
You're just play that.
No. I'm just saying. I think you should play Link to the Past before you play A Link Between Worlds.
Where's the song?
Sure. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, you totally should.
And I don't know. You may as well just play them in order of their release.
All right, so we're gonna go to the Mountain Village.
Play through Metal Slug Man. Oh, me and Mike here would definitely play through that.
Oh man, even simple things like the wings in that little brief animation look way better.
I'm gonna go so you guys don't keep losing viewers.
At least I don't think it's you. I think it's my
me, Ben.
jitters and my inability to perform.
Ben, you're
We
the
should have
best.
gotten that. We should have gotten that dungeon done. Oh, this I have to give full credit to Did You Know Gaming for this. The two blacksmiths here are called Zubora and Gamora. I think that's not completely correct, but in the Wind Waker, you fight Phantom Ganon at the end. You remember that?
Yeah.
On his sword, he has these like runes sketched into it, and if you translate it, it says Zubora and Gamora.
Oh man.
That's
Which is
awesome.
really cool. Yeah, I did not figure that out completely.
Oh,
That's cool.
On my own.
bet you're gonna get another Monopoly stream as soon as everyone's back.
Oh, wait, they just said their names.
Brandon Jones is reviewing Dying Light.
Gabora, yeah, it is Gabora.
Good luck with the rest of the stream, you guys.
Bye, Elise.
Goodbye,
Okay,
Elise.
Go
Thanks
practice.
for letting me hijack this.
Your
Yeah.
speed run. Go practice.
It's Wrestling Wednesday.
Oh man. Elise bailing as usual.
No, I'm gonna Oh god.
Bye.
Shining Force 2 stream just played review and retrospective. I don't think we can do
Yeesh,
all of
that's a
that.
lot.
That's a lot of stuff.
Monopoly bloodbath. That's
I
right.
have a question. What are people's favorite NPCs in the game? I feel like there's so many
Oh, yeah.
good ones. What time is it?
6:53.
I feel like people are saying Twitch is unbearably slow for them. I've been having problems with that too. Like I've
Really?
been trying to watch streams, and it's been
Maybe
kind
there's
of a
some
problem.
problem on their back end right
Yeah.
now.
I really love the hand in the toilet.
Oh yeah.
It's so
great.
weird, and they never give him a name, even when he's in the Bomber's Notebook. He's just.
I like
question
him
mark.
in Skyward Sword too.
Should we check out the hand in the toilet right now?
Sure. You're in control.
What is the
So-
song of Double Time?
Beerless 2 likes the married couple.
Oh, the married couple's great. That is like the most involved side quest in the game. Yeah, we can check out the grandmother too. So this is new. I'm glad we played the song of Double Time so we can show this off. Before you could only go like if it was day, you could only
You'll
go to night, and if it was
right.
night, you could only go to day. Here you
This
can
is so
specifically
much
pick
better, yeah.
a time, which is crazy, right?
Yeah, so much better.
So let's go to the Stockpot Inn where both the hand and the grandmother are. You have to, in order to get to the Stockpot Inn at night, you have to go as a Deku Scrub and you have to shoot up to the second level
To get in
because
there?
that's the door
Right.
that's unlocked. So that's a pretty easy thing to figure out. But
Whoa!
yeah, yeah, the way his feet pitter patter, it's adorable. I haven't seen the grandmother or the hand in this version yet, so. Let's check it out. So you have this to give the hand a piece of paper because he wants to use his toilet paper. You can actually use several different things.
Oh, okay.
We don't have paper on us, so we're not going to be able to help him out, but we can at least...
The Goron Mailman.
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice.
Look at this guy. So creepy. Touch him. Touch him. Very creepy.
Request to go to the laundry.
The laundry, yeah, we can do that. Let's check out the grandmother real quick. She's right up here. Oh,
Ben
no.
and Brad,
Maybe
since
not
you
this
both
door.
dabble in music, why don't you write a new sub song? That's Kyle Bossman. That's trademarked by him.
I feel like Kyle Bossman. I feel like the song's already really good. Do people not like the sub song?
I don't know. Sean,
that a Zora
we're
poster in
only
front of the
doing an
stairs?
hour tonight because
That's what we were allowed to do
by Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Somebody said, "Is that a Zora poster in front of the stairs?" Yeah, look at this poster.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I noticed
That's
that when I was playing.
of Lulu, the lead singer of the Indiegogos, the Zora band. That's really cool.
Dilcast wants to see the Happy Mask Salesman, and the grandmother should be down here.
Yeah, I was wrong. I'm sorry, everyone.
How hard is the game compared to other Zeldas? same, I guess.
So people always say Zelda's the same thing over and over and over again, but Majora's Mask does not feel like any other game in the series. It has such a different tone, such a different structure, so much more freedom, so many more things that you can do at once that I really think Majora's Mask is an incredible game.
Is there a maximum number of rewinds in this game? No.
No, you can keep rewinding as many times as you want. You know what? Some people can do? Like, I would love to get good enough at the game to be able to do this. Without using the inverted Song of Time that makes time pass more slowly, they can beat the game in one cycle.
Whoa, one day?
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
But they probably just glitch through stuff a lot, right?
No, I think they do it legit.
Whoa.
They don't use glitches
Cool.
and stuff. I think it's possible. There's definitely stuff on YouTube for that. Let's go to the laundry. The guy, the music box man is at the laundry.
Yes.
He's really cool.
Don't forget to check out the Happy Mask Salesman also.
Yeah, we can check out the Happy Mask Salesman. Absolutely. Any other Clocktown requests?
Yeah, any other clock time requests, guys? 2 minutes. Oh,
I kind of wish we could do the very beginning because it's cool.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. We can see both really
make
quick.
this quick. Here's this dude
Yeah.
playing Song of Storms.
He has such a weird story. This guy joins an animal troop.
Yep.
That's what kind of insanity you're up for Majora's Mask.
Speed! Speed!
All right, speed. Okay, I gotta fast forward this guy's story because we want to see the Happy Mask Salesman. Burn the mask!
Birdman.
I still haven't seen Birdman.
Hurry
I
up.
really want to.
Hurry up.
Trying. It's only letting me go one speed. Come on, get out of here. Oh my god.
Run, Ben, run!
I can't. It's not letting me go any faster.
Oh god! Go fast, go fast, go fast.
Alright. Come on. Happy Mask!
Happy Mask!
Happy Mask hype.
Gotta go fast. There he is.
There he is!
There he is, everybody.
Look at this creep.
Hurry.
I think this guy's creeper than Tingle.
Show the back. Show his mask.
Shows
on
back.
his
Shows back. Many people probably already know
Yes.
this, but there's a Mario mask. Yep.
Okay.
Right up there. You can kind of see it.
There it is, Mario mask.
There
Alright,
it
we
is.
gotta
Okay, we gotta stop.
close it.
Close it. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
They're very strict about this stuff.
Thank you for watching us mess around in Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Sorry we didn't beat the dungeon more quickly, but yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
I really hope people play this game when it comes out.
Yeah, it's a great game.
I think Majora's Mask is unique in a super cool way. So, bye everybody. Thanks.
Take care, everybody.